Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Thursday, March 20th, 2025, and my name is Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, and that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So, good morning and welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm not seeing my closed caption today. Um, but good morning, Linda. Thank you. I see. Let me go back. Pam was the first one here over on Facebook. Good morning, Pam. Can you guys hear me? Just let me know. Good morning, Pam and Sue over on Facebook. First one's here. Eager for class on Saturday, Pam? Yes. Sue, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nasty storm came through last night. Yuck. It's the first day of spring, by the way. First day of spring here in Texas. Here in Texas. That was dumb. I'm out of it today from being at OnStage last week and off of a week of videos. Okay, so Hilda, good morning in upstate New York. Julie, good morning to you. Jeanne, good morning. Julie, thanks for sharing. Dana, good morning in Texas. Let me go down and see. Nobody's saying they can hear me. I assume you can hear me. Somebody should walk out of this room and go test their Facebook and see if I can be heard. Okay. Let's see. I'm getting mixed up. Okay, Jeanne, good morning. Julie, thanks for sharing. Dana, good morning in Texas. Linda, good morning in Mansfield. We had a storm, but no snow for Julie. No snow here in Texas, but it is going to be cool today, only in the 60s. And then back to hot tomorrow. Okay, Rosemary, thank you. Oh my goodness. I was so nervous because the closed captions usually work on my iPad. Okay, I have sound. They told me I do have sound. Linda, thank you very much, Linda. Cindy, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, guys. Oh, now I see your comments that you can hear me. Awesome. Lori in Minnesota liked and shared. Mary Jo, good morning. So happy to be here. Thank you. And I received your gift. I'll be showing it today. Thank you, Mary Jo. Rosemary, good morning. Very nice to meet you in person as well. Corinne, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Jeanne, good morning. Jeanne says good morning to everyone. Good morning, everyone. Let's put it on there. Yay, Jeanne. Nancy, good morning. Rosemary, yes, you can hear me. Thank you, guys. And Ramona shared. Awesome. Okay, thank you guys very much. All right, my name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, and I have been one for 23 years now. 23. I do this as a full-time business, so that means I offer lots of things that you can take advantage of, these free weekly videos, classes and events offered to go all over the U.S., tutorials all over the world, and lots of other stuff. So as you come on, please feel free to say hi. That will help me out. That on both platforms, YouTube and Facebook, that helps me. So thank you very much. Also, if you share the video, that is helpful, as well as pushing all the buttons, liking, subscribing, turning on notifications, everything else helps. So thank you very much. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, but on Facebook, you can click the like or the heart. I'm doing it right now on my iPad, so you can maybe see those hearts going by. If you push some of those, that will help me as well. It kind of helps those platforms show my video to other people. So thank you very much. Okay. Hannah, good morning to you. Martha, good morning. Okay. So today I am not stamping, but I have I have lots of samples to show you, actually, lots of samples to show you, and lots of new product and lots of gifts from OnStage. So I will be sharing all that stuff today. Who knows how long this video will be. Also, well, I say I add timestamps. I'll add timestamps if needed. I don't know if I need to today, but anyway, If I need to add timestamps, I have to do that manually after the video ends. So don't worry. I will do that later today. And then, yeah, so you can skip around to whatever section of the video you want. That's on YouTube only. All right, let me read these notes. I will quickly talk about my upcoming events a little quicker than normal. Every month, well, I always am offering events, and all of my events are going to include a PDF tutorial. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible unless otherwise stated. You may need to own the featured bundle dies to complete your project. You will cut your own designer paper or kit components if they are included with the fee. And the tutorials only are available all over the world, and my team gets those for free. And you purchase those tutorials only during the registration process for those events. So let me know if you have any questions on any of this. Every month I do 4 classes guaranteed: card class, scrapbook class, Stamp a Stack class, and wall art class. So every month, you can see better back there. I offer those 4 classes, and they happen to be this coming Saturday in 2 days from now, in person and to go. So in person, DeSoto, Texas. Card class is 4 cards. We're going to use Thankful Garden and Ocean Friends bundles. You'll make 4 cards for $20 free with a $20 order. And I believe I have 1 packet left. My numbers are a little sketchy right now, but I'll know for sure tomorrow if I have any left. So if you register for something and it's sold out, I'll just refund you or let you know. Anyway, card class, 4 cards, Thankful Garden bundle, and Ocean Friends bundles. Registration links have already been sent out. Let me know if you need those, and they will go out again tomorrow at 1 p.m. with my video wrap-up email. Okay, next up is scrapbook club or class. So you can join the scrapbooking club. You will get over $20 in merchandise each month and 2 12x12 pages designed for you. We'll cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible. You'll need to stamp and assemble with your own stamps, and you will cut your own designer paper because it's included with the fee. I have a graphic here about my scrapbook club, so you can get those memories going. It will kick the ball off for you to make more pages and get caught up on your scrapbooking. So that's the traditional scrapbook club. It's only $30 a month this year. That's an incredible savings off the regular price, and that's my introductory price for that club. You can also just take these next 3, scrapbook and the other 2, as individual classes as well. Okay. Next is the wall art class. There's some wall art back there. The one we're making this month has lots of cute little critters on it from the, what is it called? Storybook Friends bundle, and that matching designer paper, which has lots of punch out critters and images, flowers and stuff. So I still have 2 or 3 wall art samplers left if you want to take that. It includes scrapbook, wall art, and Stamp a Stack include over $20 in merchandise. The wall art and Stamp a Stack are $35 for club members, $37 for non. And again, I have a couple left, so if you want information on that, let me know. You can also always go to my blog, stamptherapist.com, for more info as well. Do y'all hear this paper rattling in the background? Just asking. Thank you. I have a helper over here that's getting irritated with me. No, it's not Britty, Julie. I don't know where Britty is. He's laughing. It was Scott. He's my new helper. But anyway, he's bagging up the camp with Jen and Jen, which is too late to sign up for, although I think I have 1 extra if you want info on that. But he was bagging that up for me just now, which he cut also. Okay. Shirley, good morning. Margot, good morning. Yes, Martha says, Rosemary, let's meet up in California next year. Yes, if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, or if you're not, you can join OnStages in California next year in March. Long Beach, very excited. Shirley, thanks for sharing the video. Sandy, good morning. Marshville, Wisconsin, with 9 inches of snow. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Jeanne shared, Dana shared. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So where was I? Wall art, super cute this month. Karen has my sample right now. That's why I can't show it to you as a sneak peek. And then Stamp a Stack is 4 cards, 4 designs, 8 cards, 2 of each. Using the Delightful Wishes bundle. I love how the cards turned out. I also don't have those here in person to show you. They're with Landa, so she can cut everything for you guys. But I think I have 1 Stamp a Stack left. So anyway, if you're interested in any of these, let me know. I'll give you the link. You'll need to register. And if I make a mistake on how many I have left, I will update you. All right, coming soon. Yes, Dana. Yes, y'all got to go to OnStage 2026. Yes, you got to go. It was so much fun this year. Thank you, Shirley. Shirley said they are beautiful. See, I appreciate that, Shirley. Okay. What's next? Oh, next is just my coming soon things. So links have not been set up yet, but they're coming soon. Happy Hibiscus Craft Along is going to happen on April 24th. Link coming soon. Annual catalog celebration, May 31st. That's all about this new catalog I'm about to show you, and the new online exclusives. Bring a Friend Zoom Bingo, June 26th. Annual catalog and online exclusive shares in June. Also, I think I have a date. I don't know why I didn't write it down. But anyway, so paper and ribbon shares coming in June for the new catalog. Okay, so lots of events coming up as well. Just make sure you're on my email list so that you can get notified of my upcoming events. You can join it right now up here in Facebook, down here in YouTube. There is a link right now in the video description. Okay, in-person retreats, actually, they're sold out now. It's too late. We'll see what retreats April and I have coming up in 2026. The ones for this year are sold out, but you can join the cruise in 2026, Crafting Cruise with April McCright and me, Jennifer Cotton. 2026, Harmony of the Seas out of Galveston, Texas in January 25th. Here are some pictures, from a couple of years ago. You get lots of gifts, gift every day, basically. You get a t-shirt, you get to meet all these cool people. You get to participate in an optional swap, you get snacks. There's 24/7 food available on the ship. You get a bag, you get to meet lots of cool people. Hello. My buttons are not clicking today. You get half of a table as your own to do whatever you want on, plus the class tables are separate. This year we will also have stamping demonstrations from April and I, and maybe guest stampers, we don't know yet. So lots, it's amazing. You should go. It's so much fun. And you get to do all the cruise stuff as well. We also have a group rate, so you can have your friends and family join us. They do not have to craft. They don't have to pay that portion. That's optional add-on. Anyone can use our group rate. So if you know a friend who needs a good rate on a crafting cruise, send them our information. Okay, Jackie, good morning. Terry, good morning in Denton. Laura in North Dakota. V, good morning from Southern California, home of OnStage 2026. V, you're going, right? You have to go now. And then I'll get to meet you in person. Woo! I'm excited. Xana, welcome back. Yes, I will have to watch replay. Off to hospital for eye injection. Ouch. Good luck, Xana. Cindy, I think I said good morning, but good morning, Cindy. Angela in Idaho. Excited to hear about all the new products. Yes. Okay, let me check my notes. Okay, so don't forget there's an email going out tomorrow at 1 p.m. that will have a link to this video and all links to whatever events I have registrations for. So make sure you join that email list. I want to remind you of my online order special. So let me grab this graphic. In March, when you place an online order with me of $25 or more using that monthly host code, which is right there on the screen, F4HBUC BU6CN. You will get a class packet mailed to you in April to make 4 cards. This month we're using the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. You will need the dies to complete the projects. We won't be able to die cut that part for you, but we'll die cut anything else not included in the bundle. And if your order with that host code is $50 or more, you're also going to get a free full roll of the white 1/4 inch ribbon. This is a new ribbon that came out, and I cannot find mine anywhere in this room. I don't know where it is. I own it. I lost it. I may need to order another one. Anyway, here's the 4 cards. I made them on a previous video, I think 2 weeks ago. So you can go back and watch that if you like to see these 4 cards. I think they're awesome. You're going to get everything you need. We'll cut the designer paper pieces for you. We'll give you all the pieces. We'll give you the ribbon. And you will stamp and assemble and die cut the butterflies yourself. And you'll also get a PDF tutorial when you pay for the class or earn the class free. Okay, so that is the free class. It ends March 31st, so you only have 11 more days or so to earn that. So make sure you get your free class. Like, it's free. I don't even charge you postage. I charge postage for everything else because postage costs money, but this one's free. I take that out of my pocket and mail it to you. Except for a few local customers who are like, you don't have to mail it, Jennifer. And I'm like, thank you very much. But anyway, I don't mind. It's free. You should get that free class. Darlene in Hollywood liked and shared. Thank you. Hollywood, Florida, I should say. Oh, Lori, thank you. Yes, I was not live last week because of OnStage. AK Gal, hello, good morning. Angela in Idaho. Yes, I said it. Hi to Angela. Okay, so I have been very busy since I got home from OnStage. I have been very busy. So I didn't organize this video super well, but like, it's a little bit organized. I got a bunch of stuff sitting down here in front of me. I'm going to show you, I want to tell you and show you about OnStage. This is a yearly event that any Stampin' Up! Demonstrator can go to. So being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator does not mean you do classes or sell or do videos or any of that. It can, but it mainly means that you love stamping like me and you like to get a discount on your products and perks, like seeing things early, ordering them early, receiving catalogs first before anybody else, you know, things like that. Getting to order from the catalogs early, knowing news first, ordering before things go on back order, being part of a team, which is completely optional. I'm trying to get this space heater pointed the right direction down there. Taking advantage of team perks if you choose, like recognitions, creative challenges, training, free tutorials, things like that. Meeting other stampers, you get the gist. And then, of course, the Stampin' Up! Perks. But some people join and they don't take advantage of any of that. But my point is, if you are one of those people that has joined and you're active next year in March, you can go to this convention. You get to meet your favorite stampers, right? The ones that go, like, you know, Brandy Cox or Tammy White, or you name it. If they go, you can walk up to them and say hi. Lots of people get their pictures with famous people. You get to see stamping demonstrations. You get to see the new product first. You get to see and touch some of the new product. You get to receive some of it. It's just fun, fun, fun. What else? I can't think. It's so much fun. So, Mary Jo, no, not the case. But thank you. So I wanted, and you get lots of, like, a bag and things like that from Stampin' Up! With your fee. A party, a welcome party, like so much stuff. So I wanted to show you what I could from that. You may have seen some of this on other people's videos already. I don't know what people are doing. I've been too busy designing as soon as I got home. Darling, y'all are crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to point the camera down. I also ran out of moments this morning to organize this, to position my camera better. But I'm just going to start out with this right here. So when we registered for OnStage, everybody got to register, obviously, duh. And although it did sell out this year, so, you know, if you're a demo and you're going to go next year, register the moment it opens. But anyway, that's another story. We had the option to add on a class, and there were two choices with this class. The one I got, I don't know if we're allowed to show the inside of this book or not. Turtley Awesome. So that's turtles. I did not choose that one. Or Impressions of Bloom. That's the one I chose. This one here. So we got, with the class fee, which I think was $80, we got this bundle, this book that has the samples from both the turtles and the flowers and other additional ideas as well. We got to use their supplies to complete our projects. We just needed to cut our own designer paper like a normal class. We got the new in color flat pearls. We got an assorted pack of the new in color cardstock. This is all included with the fee. And then the supplies needed to make our cards. Oh, and this right here, we got this Greetings for All Mix and Match Ephemera. So you can see the value is immediately there for what we paid for the class. Lori, right? So there are perks for only those who attend OnStage, like the exclusive bags and stuff. And that's why, you know, you got to make some of things exclusive so that people will want to go. So that bag is exclusive to OnStage, which I'm going to show y'all the bag. Okay, so we got all that. We got to get together with our stamping friends, and my group, we split up because we were late to the class. We had our team dinner that night. We always try to organize a team dinner, which is optional. Nobody has to do what I want or what someone else wants when you're part of my team. But we try to get all together because we love hanging out with each other. So we did a team dinner at a barbecue restaurant, which was interesting because it was North Carolina barbecue, not Texas barbecue. So it was different. We're like asking so many questions. Well, is this too vinegary? Is this too spicy? Is this too whatever? I like spicy, but not all my friends do. Anyway, but we ended up with, we had a good dinner. It was good. It was called The Pit is where we went, The Pit. Anyway, what was my point? We were late to this class because of our dinner, which it was self-paced, so it was fine, but we had to split up. So we each got to sit with new stampers and meet some new people. And I actually did not finish my projects there, but I made them here yesterday at home. So we made this card for the Impressions of Bloom. And I'm going to post pictures of these on the blog today at 11 a.m. Central, these samples here. We made this card. We made this card. I modified how their instructions for that, but anyway, a little bit. I made this one. This is one I actually made at the event. So my stamping is not beautiful because I kept messing up, but that's, you know, whatever. But a scrapbook page, and then this scrapbook page, which I finished at home, but I stamped most of it there. So that was and they gave, oh, we also got a whole pack of this white willow 12 by 12 paper in that class. So again, the value is there. The value is there. So that was the add-on class. You could add on, I think it was Friday night that Stampin' Up! Had this event, and it was awesome. So that was that. That was kind of one of the first things of OnStage that we did. Yes, Dana. Very pretty bag, exactly. Okay, so there was that. Before I move on to that, I want to show y'all some stuff I got in the mail while I was gone, or since I did my last video. I got this gorgeous card from my friend Oma. One of a kind card for a one of a kind person. Oh, Oma's so nice. For my birthday. Oma's awesome. Beautiful card. So I got that one. I got this one from, I knew who these are from. Yes, Sharon. She sent me money. And gorgeous card, which Sharon, if you're watching, I forgot I had this card when I was designing my rabbit stuff, where I 100% would have copied it because I had to design that as soon as I got home. Just would have copied her card. It would have been so much easier. And then this one is from Mary Ann. Her cards always have a lot on the inside. They're very thick cards. So she's very quality. And I love it. Thank you, Mary Ann. Look at her envelope. She does awesome. And then this one from my friend Mary Jo, who's here watching today. Let's see if I can adjust my camera a little better. By the way, I forgot to say I raised this table up. I got scraps over here. Higher before I left for OnStage. And so this is my first time doing a video with it higher. So the cameras were all messed up this morning and stuff. But anyway, Mary Jo, she sent me this ornament with the Finger Lakes on it. The Finger Lakes. See that? It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you, Mary Jo, so much. It came in this awesome package. Look, greetings from the Finger Lakes. And there's like a, I don't think I should show the top because it has our addresses, but there was like a window in the box on top so you could see through it. And then this gorgeous card. And she told me all about the ornament and stuff. So thank you, Mary Jo. You are so nice. I don't deserve it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what else? Let's look at the OnStage stuff first. I basically just ran out of space here yesterday. These are the new in colors I'm going to show y'all. But I ran out of space. So on Thursday, they gave us the new catalog. Thursday, we have these things called General Session. Oh, Mary Jo, you're so sweet. You're missing sales with the bag, Lori. Right, but it's exclusive, so I'm not mad. I would be mad if I paid all that money and went to OnStage and then anybody could get it. But it's an awesome bag, I agree. And who knows? Like, I don't know anything. They might sell it later. I know nothing. So Thursday, we go to this thing called General Session. It's a big auditorium, an awesome stage at the front, and then like 2,000 seats. At least this year, like 2,000 people went. And at some point during that, they passed out these catalogs to us. So they gave us like 10 minutes to sit there and look through the awesome catalog, which starts in May. And here's the cover of it. We can't show the inside yet, but in May we can. And then when we checked in, we received our bag, which is this bag here, the one everybody's talking about. So I'm going to have to put the camera back up. It has, I haven't done it yet, but these straps are removable. I don't know how you do it. I think it's from the inside. These straps, which I love this one, but they're removable. And we also had these straps inside in the bag to, I think you have to turn something on the inside. Oh, you unscrew this. So you unscrew that on the inside there to change the handles. Excuse me, I'm knocking all my new product off the table here. Oh my gosh. Something just happened. These embellishments are really heavy and I dropped them on the floor, so they all moved because they're super heavy. Okay. Okay, so this bag with the handles, here is the Stampin' Up logo right there. Okay, so let me point the camera back up to my face. I got a hot mess over here, y'all. Hot mess. Camera. Let me hold the bag up in case anyone hasn't seen it. I know y'all have all seen it. And I just bumped the down camera. Here's the handles that you can add on. Very large. Right? Very long, I should say. Whatever. So here's this gorgeous bag. It's like hard. I don't know what that material is, but it's hard. It's got the Stampin' Up logo. It's gorgeous, as everybody's been saying. These handles are super patterny. That's going to show better on the bottom. Oh, there we go. Super patterny, fabricy. I don't know what the words are. There's an insert inside it, which I'll take out after I take all this stuff out of it. And of course, like, there you go. Okay. So we got the bag. We got inside the bag was, put the camera back down. Debbie watching from work. Good morning. Sue, did I get your birthday? Sue, I think I got it. Where is it? Sue, I might have shown it already. I can't remember. Let me check later. Okay, so inside the bag was this. Oh, sorry. I'm not doing good with my buttons today. This notebook with my favorite thing ever, a clipboard on the front. Let me put this bag down for a minute. So a clipboard, let me see what I got in there. This letter telling you about what's going to happen at OnStage and like your accomplishments or whatever. And then I took lots of notes. I don't want you to read I don't know what I wrote down. It might be embarrassing. But this notepad that says Stampin' Up, it's got the pink, of course, pink. You know, they knew better than to do purple. Just kidding. And it's like a big notebook that can come out. And there's also a pocket here on the front left. So this is real sturdy. And some people said they couldn't, but I totally folded it backwards. So if you're wondering if you can, to take notes during OnStage. Okay, so we got that. And then we also received a pen and a pin. A pen and a pen. Put this over here. Take these out of here. Where is it? This pen, which I did use, I just put it back in that paper for the video. And these pens. They almost always give us pens to collect and or trade during our Stampin' Up events. And then this is just a really nice pen. I think everybody got the same color this year. Sometimes it's a variety or whatever. Okay, so I think that's what was inside. Let me take this stuff out. This is more stuff from OnStage. And then and the name badge. Did I say that? The name badge. So your name badge with a lanyard. I ruined mine in the trip home, but whatever. It's got our names on the front and back, what kind of lunch we had, all this stuff. And then everybody gets a title ribbon, and then you can get other ribbons based on different things throughout the year. And then this button was a thing we could get free after we did a little bingo activity with Stampin' Up. Let me show you this insert right here. This is the insert that comes out of the bag. So if you just want it to be a big open bag, you can. Or you can put this insert in that makes it have all these different compartments. So that's really nice. And then we got, if your title was Silver Elite or above, which is a title you can achieve through Stampin' Up based on different requirements. You don't have to, of course. If you achieved that, you received this gift, which is super trendy right now. It's like a wristlet thing that you can clip on to your purse or anything you want with that says Stampin' Up. And then these two little coin purses that have the Stampin' Up logo. So that was super cool that they gave us that for free with this, congratulations on it. And then there was a VIP lounge that we could go to every day that had like catered, like, what do you call that? Continental type stuff around breakfast time. And then cheese and crackers type stuff around lunchtime. And then there was like coffee and tea and things like that inside the room, and couches and chairs. So it was really nice that they provided that for us. So that was another perk you could get if you went to OnStage. Yes, Julie, right? That insert is nice. Is that a coffee cup in the pen? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is, Martha. I never put the pins on. Like, I think they're cute and I like them, but I never wear them. So I didn't really look close. It is a coffee cup. Martha, see, you should have gone. Okay, then here's more stuff. So I won this prize patrol. It's a brand new stamp set called Along These Lines. It's in the new annual catalog, and it's super cute. And it looks like that. And it's this line art of, they don't have a house cat, but they have a tiger, a dog, a bike, a dolphin, a whale, a rose, a 3-tiered birthday cake, a bird, and this heart. And I think that's a single separate line where you could extend or whatever. Yeah, single separate line. So along these lines, that's a new stamp set coming out in this catalog, but I got it early, and there were 2 other prizes. So different people won different stamp sets, depending on a number that we had. So there was that. What else? For our projects that we got to make during OnStage, we received this kit here. It's called Celebration Expressions, Memories, and More card pack. This is in the annual catalog as well, I believe. And I say that because we have online exclusives coming out also this year. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. I didn't make mine because you make them at lunch and I just didn't want to. Like, it's totally optional. It's sort of a choose your own adventure kind of convention. Like, you want to do the make and takes, do them. You don't, take stuff home with you. Do whatever you want with it. So this is for scrapbooking or card making. They had us make 2 cards and 1 scrapbook page, I believe. And these are super cute. What a crowning achievement. Nice. So there's that. And then these 4x6 cards. Congratulations. Okay. Really pretty colors. The scrapbook page was really cute. I only saw one of my team members make it. We all kind of, lunch was crazy for us, but it was really cute. Karen made it. They had this scratch paper out on the lunch tables. Of course, I stole one. This was the stamp set we received to make our projects. And it is called Layered Thoughts. It's these really large words, much larger than pictured on the front of the case here. And they're kind of like brush stroke, like someone painted them with a slightly dry brush. So there's lots of highlight lines in there. Love, happy birthday, thinking, and then smaller cursive words, to, you, and of. The others are all caps with this like brush stroke painted. So really big greetings, which I love. Personally, I love really large greetings. So that'll be awesome. I feel like I lost something just now. And then this little packet to go along with our make and takes. And we did receive the 12x12 piece to make our scrapbook pages, and I have mine here somewhere. So there's like card bases and things in there. Oh, and this is actually what the scrapbook page looked like because I took this off the table at the end. House cats are tigers, asked Britt. True, Lori, true. What? It's a pink coffee cup. That's right, Martha. Yes, girl. So we received all that at different times. They were like, here's a gift for you. Here's another gift. Here's another gift. So, oh, and by the way, they were shooting out t-shirts. Like they had the t-shirt cannons. I did not get one, but lots of my teammates did. These black Stampin' Up t-shirts. Those were awesome, but I didn't get one. If anybody feels bad for me, I'll give you my address. You can mail it to me. I'm just kidding. I really wanted one of those t-shirts. Okay, so there's that. And there were 2 cards. I have a picture of what they were, but anyway. At the time, I didn't want to mess with it. Then we had these activities we could walk around and do. There were some different things here where you could walk around, and I think there were even more than this. Find out your color personality. There was a paper pumpkin activity where you can figure out who to share paper pumpkin with. We had this one about... you were supposed to write down an idea or something. I didn't participate in all of these because I get distracted. Also, Alejandra and I, one day, we were like, well, this was more her, but insisted on us going and getting ice cream somewhere. I didn't have to go, but I said, I'm going. So we went and got ice cream instead of doing this kind of stuff. But we did do these activities. And we got to make a little sampling here of our 2-tone cardstock, which comes in 12x12, all the colors in the new catalog. And just to show some different techniques, you can tear it and get the white inside. One side is lighter, one side is darker. You can just crumple it up and you get that white core showing a little bit. And if you fold it over there, you see the lighter side. You can sand it and get different patterns. And you can just fold it to reveal the 2 colors. So those are just some of the techniques you can do with our 2-tone cardstock. So we got this cool sample to show our customers. This is the bingo game that we played to meet new people and earn that little button that was on my badge. It's actually a big button. And then we got to make a sampling of all the new in colors, which here they are. Have you seen them yet? They are awesome. They are different, meaning, I don't know, they're just different to me this year. I guess that's glued down hard, very crooked. Different as in they don't, to me, they don't look like a single collection that matches together really well, but we'll see how we end up using them. We have Cloud Cover, which is had an issue. So this one, the ink pad will not be available for a while, if ever, to be honest, because the color shifted after it was made and shipped to Stampin' Up. It's a whole chemistry thing. It's very complicated to make colors like that, and the color shifted and after production. But we still have the markers. I guess it's different for ink pads, but they did have some ink pads there with the shifted color, and it's a little more gray than it should be. It should be more blue like this. Anyway, but we still have the paper, the marker. It's fine. Then we have Darling Duckling, Secret Sea, which is a super dark blue. Almost, you think it's black until you put it next to black, and I'll show some comparisons. Strawberry Slush, which is a returning in color. Yay! And Timid Tiger, which is an orange. Anyway, I'm going to show them next to some other colors so y'all can see like the differences. Because they're not, like, I thought Darling Duckling, just from the name, would be a super bright yellow, but it's not. It's more like a wild wheat, in my opinion, when compared. But we'll see. We'll see. So we got to make that. I think that's pretty much it. This is the bag. It's one of those nice, thick Stampin' Up bags that our extra class, optional add-on class came in. And and then swaps. So I participated in 2 sort of what we call organized swaps. It was a demonstrator-led event that I went to where we were able to take 25 cards. Let me fix this. And 25 card samples and get back 25 different samples, basically. So I did 2 like that. And here they are. I'm just going to show them quickly. Of course, they're not going to have any new product, like brand new, because we all had to make these before we left our homes for OnStage. But, of course, they're gorgeous, as always. Demonstrators always do good. So, just to give you these ideas. Super cute. Yeah, I was going to say Alejandro. That was Alejandra's swap. She was in on that one that I did. I think I can't remember if my swap is in here, but if it is, we're making that card for my card class this month. That's a cool technique with ink back there. I'm showing these quickly because I'm also going to show my product I bought, which is probably the main reason you're here. See the new product, right? And of course I didn't buy everything because I'm not rich. And we're not allowed to order everything from the annual catalog. We are allowed to order select items. And actually, this was called a Premier Purchase Pre-Order, which is for demonstrators only. And it starts, Premier Purchase Pre-Order is in, during convention. And then after we get home next week, all demonstrators are allowed to pre-order. And there's actually going to be even more additional items that we can pre-order at that time, but not the whole catalog yet. So that is, and then I got this box, which is amazing. The Premier Purchase Pre-Order is what I ordered from. Anyway, so more choices. Ooh, girl. You know, I'm going to eat these in a minute. Sticky note, a little Sharpie, super cute. Okay, so there's that one. And then clothes box. I like how she put pink confetti in there, by the way. What is her name? Rosalind Sue Smith. All right, I can't close it properly right now, but that's fine. And she cut this ribbon in half. It's our gingham ribbon. She cut it in half, which I thought was awesome. Make it be like that thin one we used to sell. Okay, then I have one more. We'll get onto the product. I do have another little thing here to share, but it might make some people mad. Okay. So just showing these cards. I'm showing them quick again to save time due to whatever. This video doesn't need to be 10 hours. I also have to type instructions today. I don't recognize that. I mean, I believe that it's current, but what is that? I don't remember what that one is. This card got messed up. It was my fault. My friend Tracy actually gave me this one, but I put it in the way I put it in a bag I messed it up. These cards are so good. So good. And how swaps work at OnStage, you can just make some samples with current product and bring them with you and trade with people. And so you just make a bunch of the same design and then you trade them out with different people. So and you're not required to do it, but it's super easy because anyone can do it. You just make them and you walk around and are you trading? Are you swapping? Are you swapping? And trade with people. But the one I did here was one where they also have organized ones where they tell you make this many cards with this theme, blah, blah, blah. And then you meet up at a certain time and swap them out. Or the one like I did where they were like, bring 25 of the same design and you'll get back 25 different cards. So swapping is super fun. I know, right, Dana? She said those swaps are absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Dana. I agree. And all just different variety of styles and color schemes and layouts and all the stuff. So lots of ideas here for me to give my customers, but also copy. Because we can totally copy from each other. It's fine. And what was I going to say about swaps? Oh, I'll put these on like display for my in-person events to give them inspiration. All right, let's get into this new product. I purchased some from the online exclusives and some from the annual catalog, which is right here. Oh, y'all want to see this thing? So I did a webinar with Stampin' Up. I've never done that before. Right before OnStage to talk about a new thing coming up with Stampin' Up with demonstrators. And I got this thank you gift. It's so cute. So this is only if you help with a webinar, I think. I don't know. But I got all this stuff. So I got a card from Brian Pilling, who organized the webinar. There's a sleep mask, a Stampin' Up sleep mask. Like a 10 time, or I don't know what times, like magnification mirror. Some mints. A nail file. A super cute pen. I guess the microphone is because you spoke and helped. And a lip balm. So thank you, Brian. Thank you, Stampin' Up. I hope my webinar, it wasn't my webinar. There were several demonstrators in it. And I hope our webinar helped some people. But anyway, that's what that bag was. Okay, so I'm going to open up my catalog off camera here because you're not allowed to see inside yet. Unless you're a demonstrator, and then it's online and we'll get one free mailed with our first order that we place. Our next order we place right now, no matter what it is. But I want to tell you about the products and see what I want to show first. The first part has our scrapbooking workshop kits. And we've got lots of sketches where you can see ideas. Oh, the celebration expressions, memories, and more is on page 31. I showed you that. The layered thoughts stamp set that I showed you with the big words is on page 34. We also have a big new congrats stamp to match our large happy birthday and large thank you. We have a large congrats now. Okay, page 42. This is the Florals in Bloom collection. Florals in Bloom. Oh, let me find it. That was the one. Is it? No, it's not this one. I made myself mix up. Florals in Bloom right here. Da, 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 da. Okay, Florals in Bloom collection. So first we have the Pretty Florals bundle. This is a new mega suite in the annual catalog, including 2 bundles, designer paper, embellishments, etc. And here is the Pretty Florals bundle. So it's photopolymer. You have these 2-step flowers. There's different types of flowers, whose names I don't know. This one is like the cone flower, the tilted down petals. There's one that's more shaped like a tulip type shape, but it's not a tulip. One that's more like a regular flower, 5 petals type shape. And then this one that's more like a hollyhocks or something shape. Then you have these bases that you can put these flowers on, right? So a couple of different bases to choose. I guess 1 base for the single flower and 1 base for the 3 flowers. There's a solid to fill it in, right? 2 steps there. And then the dies, you can cut out the stamped images and you can cut out all these standalone flowers as well. These are the Pretty Florals dies. There are 15 dies in there. And look at these gorgeous, really large flowers that are standalone and leaves that you can cut out and create flowers without even stamping. Or again, you can stamp and die cut out the flowers. Here's a nice detail flower right there also. So Pretty Florals. Then part 2, my favorite one, Sweet Blooms, because it has these giant words, including on the dies, where the really large words are lovely and bloom. That'll be great on a sampler also. They are the same size, actual size on the case as they are in real life. So you can see the actual size, right? Well, that's a lie. Lovely is bigger. Is Bloom? No, they're smaller on the front. I lied. Lovely goes out to here. So they're larger in real life than on the front of the case here. But Lovely and Bloom are this beautiful, just a thick font, a thick cursive, and really large. My case is broken. My case is broken. Which, by the way, Stampin' Up will replace that. I usually don't request it because I'm like, whatever. So you can stamp it. You can stamp it and cut it out. You can stamp it, cut it out, and layer it. It's one of those. Big cursive, or you can just die cut it out. Big cursive words. And then there is a floral image in this set that's 2 steps. It's like a stem with several leaves and stems. And then a bunch of flowers that you can stamp on top of it. And then you can die cut those out. Or you can stamp the single stem with like 7 solid leaves on it. These are just solid images. No need to color in, by the way. And you can die cut that leaf out. So that's the dies. It's only 6 dies total for that one. Sweet Blooms. Then within the stamp set, we also have You Make Me Smile. And that's all cursive, but just a much smaller font. And then we have It's a Day, Hello, Let Joy, Where You're Planted. And all of those are standalone. They're typewriter fonts. They're a little bit larger than normal with words like that, which I love. So you can mix and match to make your phrases. And then there's like a little background stamp of thick lines as well. So that's Sweet Blooms bundle. It's amazing. It's in this new catalog. If you're a demonstrator and you didn't go to OnStage, you can order this next week with your discount as usual, all the stuff. Okay, also part of this suite is the new flat pearls in the 5 new in colors. 5 new in colors. So these are the ones, I already have an open one. right here from my make and takes from that class I added on. So there at the top is the sky, darn it. What's the name? C. Secret C. Cloud cover. Tiger. Let me look at my ink pads and cheat here. Timid tiger. Darling duckling and strawberry slush. These are iridescent on top. Don't know if you can tell that by the video, but they're like iridescent. They're super shiny, and there's 3 sizes: small, medium, large, and that's what they are. So that's part of this suite also. And then, of course, the designer paper. It is called, I'm looking in the catalog, Florals in Bloom. Florals in Bloom. So let's look at it. I want to look at the colors real quick. I have not looked at these papers. Now, yes, I saw stuff at OnStage, but I don't remember. Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover, Darling Duckling, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Secret Sea, Shy Shamrock, Strawberry Slush, Summer Splash, and Timid Tiger. So this paper does have all 5 in colors, the new ones, in it. Therefore, maybe they are supposed to go together, you know? Maybe so. Okay, so here's a sheet with a bunch of flowers in different colors. I bet maybe you can die cut some of them out. Maybe not. Maybe so. Let me look. Like this. Let me check. No, not an exact fit. So I'd say maybe not on that one. See if it says anything. It does not necessarily say so in the book. Okay. So different little groupings of flowers in all the different colors and all different types of flowers. The type in the stamp sets and the types in the dies. Okay. The back is going to be a Secret Sea. So again, it's super dark blue, but not quite black. But it matches black really well. It makes it look kind of gray. But it is a dark blue. So let me grab my Secret Sea cardstock. You can tell it's blue when you put it on top of black. And it matches that. This is Secret Sea. This is basic black. But anyway, it's a very dark blue. And it's just the dark blue background with little not hash, what's the word? The line dash marks all over it in a light, like a watered down white. Okay, then we have this one. It's again, let's see if anybody's telling me the names. Hey Darla, good morning. Of the flowers, so I don't know, but it's got basically the 3 types of flowers from the stamp set in different colors: Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, and then Green Leaves, and sorry, I'm reading a text from a customer. Hello. Oh, Snapdragons. Thank you, Elner. There we go. I think that's this one, right? So the one with a bunch of flowers on it that's tall and skinny, almost like a blue bonnet, is Snapdragons. Okay, then we have that flower and that flower. Okay. And a white background on those. Really pretty. Then this one is just a white background with the tiger and duckling splotches all over it. Ooh, this one's pretty. It is Snapdragons. Thank you, Elmer. Snapdragons in a light Secret Sea. This is more of a purple. That's going to be the purple. I forgot the name. Why did I blank out? Not purple. It's been too long since I did a video. Petunia Pop, I think. Petunia Pop, maybe. And they're dark on bottom and light on top. And then a green. Yeah, so green, purple, blue, and then green flower leaves, of course. And then the background, this will go good with the turtles also, I think. It's just all greens and green blues. So let me remind myself of the colors. Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Shy Shamrock. So all three greens. So what it is a lighter green background, like a light grainy apple green, with almost like ovals, long, not quite rounded on the ends, ovals, some solid, some open, all over it in different greens and green blues. This one's really pretty. So this one has more of a pink background, light pink background. By the way, earlier Scott was cutting paper for me and he called pretty and pink that peach color. And I said, don't start that. You're going to get people enraged that how pretty and pink is not pink. Anyway, so this is like a light pink background, really light. And then more blues on the flowers. And this is the one that's more like a tulipy shape, but it's not a tulip. Different kind of petals. I'm trying to see what colors these would be. Summer Splash. Yeah, Summer Splash, Secret Sea, and Timid Tiger, I think. It's really pretty. It's very soothing. I love that one. That's probably going to be my favorite one. And then the back is Strawberry Slush with little plus marks all over it, painted in the like washed out white, watered down white. Ooh, this one's gorgeous though. For if you love purple, here you go, Eleanor. Here you go. You got it. All the flowers are in purples, except a few are Secret Sea. Really large rose type flowers, but not a rose. And in addition to all the other kind of flowers as well. So white background, green, bright green leaves, like the shy shamrock kind of green. And then purple flowers of all different kinds. Beautiful. The back is, what is that? It's not Lost Lagoon. Well, supposedly, cloud cover. Obviously, I'm not used to all the new stuff. Cloud cover with really faint white lines painted across one direction, unevenly, like 1/8 inch lines painted across. And the last one, we got pinks and purples here. Really, this one's a lot of really large flowers in addition to a few smaller ones like the cone flowers in between. Cone flowers are yellow with an orange center. The other flowers are Strawberry Slush and purple. Why can I keep not remembering the name of that color? Petunia Pop. Very light though, I think. There's also Bubble Bath in this paper, so Bubble Bath is somewhere. And then last but not least, a white background with little bitty small flowers on top in purples and pinks, only the tip of the top of the flower. Really small, like 1/4 inch white size flowers. Okay, that is called, again, Florals in Bloom, and it goes with the Florals in Bloom Suite collection on pages 42 and 43. If you don't have access to this catalog, all you have to do is join my team and you will have access. As soon as you're legally joined in, you will have access to the catalog online, and the next order you place will include that catalog in it. I'm not sure if it comes in the kit right now. I don't know. Okay, let me turn in my book. That was page 42, 43. And it's funny, all the stuff we could order was like in the front of the catalog. Okay, next is the turtles. Now, I did not buy the stamp set, but I bought a couple other things from it because it's some cute stuff. And the stamps, I know I'll end up buying them, but the turtles are kind of funny looking. They're funny looking turtles. Therefore, we'll see when I get them. But these other products right here, hot. Okay, so we have the super cute designer paper. Excuse me, my thing lost a foot. Okay, super cute designer paper called what? Turtle-y Cute. Turtle-y Cute. There's a bundle, obviously with a stamp set and dies that are these turtles. They even like die cuts a slit somewhere where you can put This is the turtle. I think it cuts a slit in the arm so the turtle can be holding something. It's really cool on these dies. That's the Turtlely Awesome bundle. Then we have the, oh, where did I put this ribbon? This right here. Shaded Spruce. I forgot to open this one. Let me read it. Shaded Spruce and Soft Sea Foam ribbon. It's like a satin. I'm going to open it, but here's what it looks like. So one side is one color, one side is the other color. It's wide, it's satiny, and it's light on one side, dark on the other. Obviously, like Christmas, this is going to be good for lots of seasons and things, not just the turtles, but of course it's green for the turtles. And I was going to see, it is called Bordered Ribbon. It's a 1/2 inch wide. And it does have a stitching on the border, so dark stitching on the light side, light on the dark side. Okay, then we also have these incredible shades of green hexagons. They at first I thought they were sequins when I got them, but they're not. They're just a hexagon, but they're like clear and they're thick. They're really awesome. See how thick they are? Birdie just jumped up here. So that's those. Let me see if it says the colors here. Oh, it doesn't here, but in the back of the catalog, we have colors now. So I could turn to the back, but I'm not going to right now. This is page 48 and 49, by the way, 48 and 49. So you have those hexagons, the shades of green hexagons. Then this embossing folder is awesome. So yes, it kind of looks like a turtle shell, but if you take it out of that context, it can look like just a cool background. So I will emboss a piece of paper real quick. Let me check. I think it's a thin. Yeah, it's one of our thin folders. So I'll just do that between two clear plates. Where's my scraps of paper? Right here. Okay. I'm literally just grabbing scraps. So I'm going to grab this one. I don't have time to trim it down. I'll run it through like this. I think this is Shy Shamrock. I'm going to run it through so you can see this pattern. It's really cool. I use your muscles. By the way, if you are a demo and you've seen the turtles, let me know yay or nay on the turtle stamps bundle. There's the folder. Is that not cool? So it's like not abstract, but it's the pattern of a turtle shell. But if you don't know you're looking at the pattern of a turtle shell, you're just looking at a cool background. Hey, Elizabeth, good morning. Could it be peonies? Catherine, could be. I'm not good with flowers, but I do remember us having peonies in the past that kind of look like that. So yes, you're probably right. I always forget. I know there's a flower that's similar to a rose that's not a rose, and I think it's peonies. So I think you're right. Okay, Turtlely Cute. Oh, it has a ton of colors listed. Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Darling Duckling, Early Espresso, Flirty Flamingo, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Gray Granite, Con Pie, Petal, Pink. And I'm sure it has all these colors because the turtles are like doing things and holding things. So that's why there's so many colors. But, you know, the main greens are going to be in there because turtles are green. Which are what? Garden Green, Granny Apple Green. I guess are the main two. Throw these readers on. Okay, so we have these turtles doing things here. So you see what I mean about they're just like not realistic looking turtles. They have a nice rounded back. They have flat. There's no claws curling out. They're just flat ends to their feet and hands, but then there's little toenails drawn on there or nails drawn on. Anyway, so we have, I don't know why these turtles are beekeepers. So we have some beekeeper ones. We have some gardening ones, pouring a little water. They're all spaced apart so you can hand cut them out. I don't know if they fit the dies. I don't know. It would only be certain ones that are doing certain things. I think none of these are doing that. So no. Anyway, and then in between, it's a white background. There's just little like bees and plants and flowers and stuff. And there's also some yellow birds on here. So that's that one. Oh, one's apparently a bird watcher because it has binoculars and there's a bird on top of his binoculars. Okay. Then the back of that is just white with green stripes going one direction. They're painted on, so they're not even, and they're real thin, like 1/8 or less inch thin. And it looks like pool party and green mixed in there. That looks like it's very hard to see on the camera. Okay, here's our musical turtles. So they're all playing musical instruments, trumpet, accordion, the drum like in a marching band when it's strapped to your back, that big drum, I forgot what that's called, a banjo. Again, they're individual, so they're separated so you can cut them apart, and it's a white background with black musical notes all between them. It's really cute. Like, you can make some really cute cards. Ooh, and then this, again, it's basically a smaller scale of this embossing folder pattern of a tortoise shell, whatever we want to call it. Mary Ann says definitely yay on the turtles. Yes, Mary Ann, love it. Cindy, good morning, by the way. Dorothy, good morning. I can't remember if I said good morning to you, Dorothy. Okay, so yeah, the greens there, and then that turtle pattern, whatever. Super cute. Okay, this one, they are basically on a picnic. So all the turtles, some are sitting down eating ice cream, some are laying on their back. That one might fit the dies because there's one on its back in the dies. I don't know. One's riding a bike that only has two. Well, no, they both have two wheels, but it's got the big giant front wheel with flowers on the basket. It's wearing glasses. There's a picnic basket in the background. There's several, so you can cut those out. There's watermelon slice, flowers, ice cream cone, all kinds of things that you can cut out individually or just use it as a background. White background there. So that's that one. Oh, and then this is a very small scale, dark green background, light green patterns, small scale of another version of turtle shell. So definitely different than the embossing folder and this other one, but of kind of abstract turtle shells type image. This one is hilarious. This turtle just got out of the shower. So it's got a towel on its head and a towel around its waist, and it's holding a tropical drink. A barbecuing turtle. So he's got an apron, he or she, and is holding a spatula. There's a grill with fish on it. Starfish, some little chef hats, a sand castle. Oh, there's one that it's like going swimming. So it has a life preserver around its waist, and then the floaties on its arms, and wearing a snorkel mask. So beach ball, sand castle, starfish, some shell. Those are shells. They're not chef hats. They're shells. I'm dumb. Crab. Most of the accessories seem to be related, well, besides the grill, to the sand one, the beach one. Anyway, super cute. Okay, back. Oh, that's simple. Nothing to do with turtles. It's white with diagonal, straight, solid lines, 1/8 inch thick or less, of a red, yellow, and pool party, and different reds and lighter reds and pinks. Simple. You can use that for anything. Okay. And we have this one, the birthday party turtles. This one's doing nothing, so you might be able to die cut it out. There's a birthday balloon. There's one holding a balloon. There's one holding a cake like it just cooked it, like it's a chef. It's got little oven mitts on, although I don't know why an iced cake would be hot, but whatever. One's holding a present, birthday party hat, chef hat, cakes in the background. Again, you can cut all these out individually. Ice cream cake, balloon, party hats in the backgrounds. Super cute. And then the back, musical notes. So it's the Darling Duckling, I believe, color with white and light white musical notes all over it. Very tiny, very close-knit musical notes as a background. Oh, and I forgot it had one of these kind of sheets where you can cut the rectangles out and use them as a full embellishment or scrapbook piece. So there's like a 3x4 rectangle. There's 3 of those across the top. One is, um, I can't think of the word, but they're getting married. It's a guy and a girl wedding dress suit. She's holding flowers. They're standing there like they're about to get married. Um, a pool party gingham and a little honey, what are those things called? Honeycombs with bees flying all around them on that one. Then we have 3 larger ones, probably 4x6 or something, because there's also a size here. Let's take a measure. It is 4. Oh, yeah. 4x6 squares, rectangles. There's 4 of those. Goodness. One is like a outside scene with grass and trees and hills. One is a beach scene. No turtles on these. You insert the turtles yourselves. One is a performer, a stage with a spotlight. So you put in the performer. And one is for the picnic. Picnic. I guess 2 are for the picnics. Anyway, you get the idea. And then some little strips down at the bottom to cut up and use however you want. Musical notes, flowers, and stripes. Back of that, white background with dots all over. Blue, pink, yellow, and light versions of those. Okay, that was the last one. All right, what do y'all think about turtly interesting papers, Cindy? I like the word. Interesting. Oh, good, Peggy. I hope this helps. I'm showing everything I bought or got from OnStage. So hopefully, which I didn't buy everything. Hopefully this will help. That was the Turtley Cute Sweet Collection, pages 48 and 49. Unless you mean online, Peggy, do you mean you're looking online? Because I can help you with that answer as well. Now we're going to go to page 54 and 55. This is the Beautiful Gallery Sweet Collection. It is 2 bundles, but I only bought 1, and I wasn't against this one, but I wasn't going to buy it yet until they did a demonstration at OnStage, and I said, oh, never mind, I'm going to get it. This one here, Gallery Blooms. I forget the name. I think Rose did this one, but anyway, whoever did it, she did some gorgeous cards. Okay, so there are 2 bundles in the Beautiful Gallery Sweet Collection, and one is called Gallery Blooms, and that's the one I purchased. The other one is called Beautiful Motifs, and I will get that one later. It has these dies that cut out little like parts of a leaf, for example, to make a scene, but it doesn't fall out, and then you just bend the leaves up, stuff like that. It's really pretty, and then there's stamps with a lot of words in Beautiful Motifs. But Gallery Blooms is the flower portion of that suite, and of the bundle of, what am I trying to say? Of the 2 bundles, one has more words. This one is just all flowers. Okay, these flowers can be colored in. They are outlined. They're really, really pretty thick line art, but line art that one of our, super talented artists drew or painted. So it's really gorgeous. These, basically it's 5 stamps. So there is a couple that are larger. This one has 3 flowers on it, the stems and the leaves, and it's similar to a rose, maybe the peony deal. I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but rose-like. Then there's a tall, skinnier one that's more like let me see what size these are too. Yeah, much larger in real life than on the front there. Yeah, I never can think of the names of these, but they're similar to a dandelion, but not a dandelion. They're not perfectly round, and I don't think if you blow on it, those will fall off. And there's little greenery on the stems as well. It might be a weed for all I know, but it's pretty. Gallery Blooms paper is gorgeous. I know. Okay, Peggy. So if you meant you're looking online for the products, you won't see them until we can pre-order, which is next week. You can see the whole catalog, but you can't see the products that you can order yet, if that makes any sense. And I forget the date, but my team knows. If anybody here knows, tell me the date we can pre-order. I just emailed it out. Okay, then there's one that's like almost like the Hollyhocks, or what did Eleanor tell me earlier? Snapdragon-ish type, with some big leaves there. A much smaller one with like rosebud type flowers. Those are all on stems. And then we have these standalone. They're like 2 flowers and 3 sets of leaves coming from behind, no stems. Okay, that's Gallery Blooms. The dies that match Gallery Blooms are why I bought it. It's these dies here, 2 sheets. This is the one I wanted, this frame right here. As soon as she started showing it, I said, oh, I got to order that. That's on my list now. This die right here, it's a frame. Gallery, get it? You can frame this stuff like it's in a gallery. So let me cut this real quick. What color should I do? I'm going to grab this blue that's over here. Oh, hold on. I have my machine set up for the embossing, so I had to add something back. Lots of cracking you'll hear on my machine. Okay, so when you cut this out, you get a rectangle in the middle. Save that. And you get 2 frames out of 1 cutting. The top one has diagonal embossed lines from the corner to corner. And the bottom one the smaller one does not. Again, you get the rectangle. It's 1 die. It does all that at one time. And let me measure. These frames are 1/2 inch thick. There's a little bit of embossing around the edges, just a tiny bit, you know, on purpose. The largest one is a little over 5 1/4 by 3 5/8. The next one down is almost 2 3/4 by a little over 4 1/4. So you get 2 frames, 1 cutting, and that rectangle, which is 1 5/8 by 3 3/8. Now, of course, you can cut out the stamped images as well, and there's some standalone leaves and flowers as well. It is a total of 13 dies. Gallery Blooms. Add it to your list. Now, the samples she made are gorgeous. Again, if you're a demonstrator, you have access to Demonstrator Planning Place. That's our Facebook group that Stampin' Up runs. And she should have already posted her samples there. They all that did the demos are posting their samples there. And they're gorgeous. And other demos from around there. There'll be 3 demonstrators who did demonstrations with each bundle that was shown, and there'll be 2 other people as well. I haven't seen theirs yet. Okay, so that's the Gallery Blooms bundle. Now, there's the other bundle I told you about, and then let's look at this beautiful gallery 6x6 paper. Awesome, Peggy. Thank you. I'm glad. And if y'all have questions, just ask, like while we're here. This is a 6x6 paper. It looks like art, pieces of art. You could totally just frame it and go put it up in your house right now. And it's going to look gorgeous. You get 4 each of the designs. So there's 4 of this one. It is like a painting of a pot of 3 flowers. They're white flowers, green leaves, brown pot, and grayish background. Ooh, and then the back is like a toile type old-fashioned wallpaper in like crumb, and I don't even know. There's probably a lot of colors listed on this one, but like a orangish accents. Basic beige, basic black, basic gray, calypso, coral, cloud cover, crumb cake, early espresso, gray granite, lost lagoon, mossy meadow, peach pie, pecan pie, secret sea, smoky slate. Okay, so that's like basic beige background, the toile type pattern on it, super intricate, and some calypso coral accents. Lots of scenes. By the way, a lot of us in my team were like, to this paper when we first saw it in the catalog. Because we're like, that's difficult to work with. Then this girl gets up there and makes it so simple and gorgeous. And we were all like, let me order that today. So if you're thinking that, oh, thank you, Peggy. She says she thinks the 25th on the ordering. And by the way, when we can order, every new online exclusive will be available for us to order as well. Demos. Anyway, so I'm just saying. So these are scenes. This one's like the grass in the front, sky on the top, and gorgeous. And yeah, beautiful. Ooh, the back is like a basic beige background with just painted black outline or drawn black outline flowers, like the rose type flower. So it's not black and white, but it's beige and black, right? Like black and white. Now this is gorgeous. I didn't honestly not see all of these at OnStage. I did not see every single pattern. I don't remember if she showed them or what, but anyway, look at that. It's like a wall, like a old-fashioned beautiful wallpaper. I don't know what you call these. It's blues, it's dark and light, and with oranges. I don't even know how to describe it. It's gorgeous, right? Love this paper and the frame die. Yes, Nancy. Okay, backside is just like a cloud cover, grayish, almost like concrete look. Concrete. That's a good description for that one. Now here's another, just a piece of art. You can just frame it. These words up here real close so y'all can read them. I'm not sure of the language. Rosa, multiflora. These might just be what is that called? The names of the flowers, but I can't think of the language. Anyway, so it's like a picture of some flowers, or not, like a piece of art of some flowers. Basic beige background, hand drawn 4 lines around the edges to give it a frame. And then down at the bottom, these cursive technical names. I can't think of that word. It's on the tip of my tongue. Okay. Should I show the back? No, the back is just like texture paint background. Beige and crumb cake. I'm trying to figure out what color that is. It's got a green tint. I can't fully figure that out. See, it's got a lot more green in it than this other one that's more blue. Oh my gosh. This one, the girl at our OnStage made a card with this one. Or was it a card or a scrapbook page? What she did with it was amazing. It looks like a photograph from her like stepfather's childhood home or something. It was awesome. So, but I could see this as a Christmas card. You can put like something colorful right here with Christmas theme. Anyway, it's just like a scene, basic beige background, black, of, I don't know what you call this. It's like, it looks like an old photo. There's some buildings in the background, like houses. There's a broken down fence in the front. The trees are no leaves because it's winter, obviously. There's a lamppost. It's just gorgeous, right? Botanical names. Thank you, Martha. Botanical names. And then we got some wallpaper on the back. Again, gorgeous. So also, if you don't like the scenes, most of the backs of these are just neutral. I mean, that's not neutral, but you know what I mean. Okay, here's a scene again. More, what? I don't even know what you call this. Like a cold beach day. Something. Cold beach. Blues and dark greens. Then the back with the black and white sort of. Rose Ward. Thank you, Rosemary, because I felt bad not saying the name properly. Rose Ward did the presentation in the US. If you're a demo, go look for her on Demo Planning Place. But you can also look for the name of this sweet, beautiful gallery, or Gallery Blooms, or what is the paper called? Beautiful Gallery, to find the other posts from the people from the other countries. Thank you again, Rosemary. Okay, so this one's like gray and black with just trees drawn on it and some texture and some shadows of the trees there. Beautiful. Okay, another scene here. Gray clouds, green, and then in the foreground is like some kind of plants growing there. Ooh, back, it just has a nice, again, I'm going to call it a wallpaper pattern because I don't know better words. I think. Yep, Lost Lagoon on that one. Lost Lagoon. Ooh, this one's so pretty. This is like a super close-up of trees, but in brown, like a basic beige background, and then basically pecan pie for all the trees, but there's a little Lost Lagoon on those leaves. Anyway, it's super close-up, so you're getting like a section of some branches, small leaves, really close together, and then some just painted like 1/4 inch wide tree trunks, basically. Just swipe a line down and that's the tree trunk. Beautiful. Ooh, and the back is like sea and gray ombre with paint lines going across. Did I hold that properly? Like that. Okay, we got some Secret Sea flowers here. Let me bring in my Secret Sea paper. So beautiful. I think this is going to be the most popular in color Secret Sea. But anyway, so we got like a lagoonish, bluish, grayish background, Secret Sea for these leaves, and then white and blue painted rose type flowers. It's like a painting. It's just a painting. And then the back is a very subtle, but there is a pattern, like a wallpaper pattern on there in like light blue, light Secret Sea something. This look good with Secret Sea. This one, again, looks like a painting. It is, I don't know what you call that, like a beach, I guess, with some boats in the water and then more land on the other side and a lot of sky. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ooh, browns. So this is a painted background on the other side, like swipe some paint across, and it's like pecan pie and super light there. Green background, distressed painted with white and green flowers in the one in the corner, one on the side, one coming up from the bottom. Lots of nice space in between of the green. The back, ooh, is like a map, topographical map, whatever you want to call it. The camera just hold. Okay, my camera might be freezing up. Anyway, a map of maybe a city. Let me get the readers on and see if I can tell. I think it's just like some kind of city map in browns and beiges. Another beautiful scene, kind of a cottage in the country. Got a lot of green grass, a dirt road, and a little house and some blue sky. And then just a nice brownish distressed background. Okay, I know this takes a long time the way I do these, but I hope it's helpful. This paper is gorgeous. I can't wait to see what everybody does with it. Now, also with this suite is the Damask embossing folder. Damask. It's another thin one. It's usually all we come out with is thick ones, but it's another thin one. Thank you, Carrie. I'm going to emboss this real quick with some paper here that's just randomly laying here. To rearrange my sandwich on my die cut machine, but it's all good. Takes muscles to do these folders. Okay, damask. So I guess damask is the word I should have used on half of those wallpaper images. It's like this little circle flurry, not circle, oval flurry. This is a pattern. It's evenly spaced all over when you emboss it. And then they interlock. So the next one will be down to the left and then over to the right and so on. And then there's just a dot in between each one. Really beautiful. It's a 6x6 folder, so I could have done a larger piece of paper. I just grabbed a scrap that was over here in my room. Damask. Of course, with these suites, you can order the whole suite at one time. Okay, I dropped these on the floor right during the video. These are very heavy embellishments. These are, oh my gosh, the pressed flower motifs. They're part of this suite. And they are literally, when you pick up this package, you're like, oh, this is embellishments? It's very heavy. When you have heavy embellishments like that and you drop them on the floor from really high, they can spread out on your sheet. So that's what happened. It came from Stampin' Up! Perfect. And then they spread out. They'll still work. But they're like antique brass color. They do, oh, whatever. They do have a little pressed in, I don't think you can see it on here, but like a floral pattern pressed into the top, and you get large and small in the one packet. And really pretty. And it'll be fine to put a couple on a card. I'm just saying this whole packet is heavy compared to a packet of any other embellishment. Last but not least, this ribbon. A lot of people use this ribbon in their demonstrations at OnStage, not just with this suite. And it is called the classic, let me see, basic beige classic ribbon. It's real thin. It frays. Someone did a fraying on their demonstration. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to do it right now because I'm on a video and it won't work. But she frayed it. It's similar to like our old seam binding. I don't know if you can see, but it's got like air in between the little fabric fibers there. So just a nice neutral ribbon to go with a lot of stuff. It's basic beige, but it's also just like a cream. Okay, so that's that one. Gallery, or Beautiful Gallery Collection. Let me see. I don't remember if anything else is from this book that I have that we could pre-order. I feel like no. That might be the end. Oh wait, what is this? Did I buy that? Yes. This paper right here. Oh, and don't forget about my paper and ribbon share. All the papers I've shown you so far and ribbons, they're going to be in the paper and ribbon share. Don't forget about that. Okay, Celebrate Together. This is on page 71. Let me see. This one's going to have a sticker sheet also. So there is a stamp set, but I only bought this designer paper. Now, I thought it was in the online exclusive list. Let me check something real quick. Celebratory Sips. Celebratory. Oh, maybe this is different. Celebratory Sips. This is in the catalog and it's shown as an online exclusive, so I am confused. It's on page 71, and it's on this flyer that I don't think I'm allowed to show yet from Stampin' Up! That is online exclusives. That's confusing. Let me put a question mark by this on my notes. I'm going to write down what page it's on. Okay, so let me just show you this paper, but I thought it was part of the online exclusives, page 71. Either way, it's something you're going to be able to buy soon. It's called Celebratory Sips. And there is a bundle in the online exclusives, which has like drinks and stuff. So lots of drinks on here, as in, what do we have? We have like, I think these are bottles of alcohol, wine bottles, champagne bottles, and then glasses with like lemonade, tea. There's a pitcher. This is a white background. It's 12 by 12. And there's just all these different glasses of drink or wine bottles or bottles. All different kinds. Purple, blue, strawberry, pink, green, orange, red. Okay. Some of these drinks have like fruit slices in them. There's lemon and orange slices around the page. So you get the idea. Let me read the colors here. Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Cloud Cover, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pretty and Pink, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, Timid Tiger. Lots of colors. The backside there, Strawberry Slush with Strawberry Slush, random, sort of thick, like you took a Sharpie, dots all over it. Then this is just florals. So white background with purple and pink small flowers and leaves all over. This one is a old olive, I'm going to say. Yep, old olive background with little, very light white lines created by 1/4 inch hash marks going across. This sheet here, I could see you putting a drink in these little rectangles. They're like painted rectangles of different colors. It kind of goes from yellow to orangish red to reddish purple to purple going across. So it's like you painted a watercolor rectangle of those colors with a white background. So you can totally put like a cup inside there or whatever. And then the back of that one is a cloud cover, a light cloud cover background with darker cloud cover. Little stars or asterisks, however you want to call them, in a continuing pattern all the way across. Maybe they're about a 1/2 inch or so. Larger drinks. So no wine bottles or anything, no pitchers, just glasses of drinks. This looks like a Bloody Mary. This looks like lemonade. This looks like rosé, or just a fruity drink. Does not have to have alcohol in it. Your choice. Tall glasses, wine, none with stems, but like more like a wine glass size and style. Some little painted watercolory flowers in between, and all the colors. Sangria. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's right, girl. Sangrias. Yes. The back is a serious purple background with light purple, just little 4-petal flowers all over. Just the shape of a flower, no detail. That one's nice. Blackberry Bliss. Yes. Blackberry Bliss with real light Blackberry Bliss flowers. I like that. Okay, next is this one, white background. These are all your garnishes for your drinks. We have even like an orange peel, lemon slices, lime slices, strawberries, cherries, little purple berries. They are watercolories and leaves and like mint or something. So they're watercolory. So some of them, when you cut them out, it's going to be a little sketchy. Like if you were going to cut this out, the shape is a little uneven. But if you cut those out and use them, it'll be cute. It'll be a cute background for a drink page, etc. Wow, that's a nice black background. So it's black. I think that's black, not. They don't even list basic black. Maybe they're saying it's secret C. It's very dark. It's very dark. Get this black paper back out. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a dark background with little dots and stuff on it and even patterns. It's really nice. I like that. Okay. Just for anything, nothing to do with the whole suite of this, but And then this one is a white background with small scale flowers and leaves all over it. Tiny scale. They are painted. They're not meant to be hand cut apart. Some of them are tiny, like almost 1/8 of an inch up to about a 1/2 inch. All the colors. And then the back is a nice timid tiger color with diagonal stripes painted on in different thicknesses from fine point to 1/8 of an inch or so. And they look painted. So they're not perfect, but they're not super uneven. All right. So that is called Celebratory Sips. And it is, let me put this back in the front. I really like that one. Here's our sangria. It is found in the annual catalog and listed in our online exclusives. Now, in the online exclusives, it also has for this suite, first of all, a bundle, which I did not purchase yet, called Cheers and Sips bundle. And it has cups, more like like drinking cups, not like a wine stem glass. It's a very tiny picture right here for me to see, but like a normal drink glass or this kind of wine glass, I think. And then lots of accessories and stuff. I can't see it good. It's like the tiniest picture that I'm looking at. Okay, so we have the bundle. You can be able to get that. Then we have there's also embossing folders I didn't buy. Then there's these. They're the holographic resin dots. So I did not open. I have 2 of these. I ended up with 2 because I don't know what I did when I ordered. Try not to overdo it, but I ordered 2 of these. Here's what they look like. You have large, medium, and small. They are holographic, but they're like clear versus like white holographic, if that makes sense. And I'm assuming, they just look really cool with all these colors. So they're going to look cool probably with any color you put them on. They look kind of green when they're just against this white here in real life. Okay, so we have those. Again, holographic resin dots. My pink dot means online exclusive. But I need to see now if these are in the annual, but I don't want to mess with it right now because y'all will have to wait. Okay, there's that. Then we have a ribbon. A ribbon. It is called Gold Striped Mesh Ribbon. Gold Striped Mesh Ribbon. It is 3/8 inch wide, 3/8. It is a sheer with gold stripes, thick on the edges, and 3 thin gold stripes down the center. As you can see, it's very gold. It's very shiny. It's going to be super easy to tie in a bow because it's so thin. It's a nice width. It's going to be awesome for all kinds of stuff, including stock up on this for Christmas. It's going to be here before y'all know it, so don't worry. Gorgeous ribbon. So this is all part of our online exclusives that also start at the same date as our annual catalog for our customers. And for demonstrators, we can order this stuff next week. If you didn't already, you can order it next week. So that is the celebratory sips stuff. The celebratory sips is the name of the suite. And then in the annual catalog, this paper will be available with stickers also for our, mainly for scrapbooking, although anyone can do that. Okay, so we have that. Next is, I think, again, I'm off catalog and now I'm on to online exclusives. So I have another suite here. This is actually the stamp set I received when I registered for that additional class with Stampin' Up. I showed y'all this at the beginning of the video. And then I ordered everything else. I don't know if it's everything. I think I did order everything else that comes with this suite that will be an online exclusive in May. So first of all, Impressions of Bloom. I didn't really show this. I guess I haven't put my stamps away. I didn't really show this earlier when I talked about what we received. Did I even show this at all? I can't remember. I can't remember if I showed this, but this was the bundle that was part of that class fee that I paid Stampin' Up. Okay, hopefully that I'm telling the truth. So what it is flowers. They are 2-step flowers, so you don't have to color them in. You stamp one, stamp the next. These are the samples I showed at the beginning, which I don't know where they are right now, so I've buried them. And it's just there is one skinny stem you can stamp, but otherwise it's really just the flowers. And then there's one leaf, 2-step leaf, and then 3 different kinds of flowers. A smaller 4-petal flower, a larger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 petal flower, and then a larger, like the medium one, is like a daisy style flower. Okay. Then we have flower centers that you can stamp 2-step or not. They have lots of detail on them when you stamp them. The top one, the stem is just a skinny line. And then words. I appreciate you. Thanks so very much for being there. Okay, so that's Impressions of Bloom, part of this suite called Floral Impressions. And then these dies are awesome. So we didn't use the dies with Stampin' Up, probably because they didn't want to have to provide all those die cut machines. But look at these. Y'all know this is going to be one of my favorites. I haven't popped it off here yet. Y'all know, because there's these two, like, I don't know what you call this shape. It's not an oval. It's not a circle. It's oblong like an oval, but less skinny on the top and bottom. One is pierced. One is straight. I'm going to die cut out some pieces right now so we can see what's up, how they layer. Light on back here. This color on the pierced one. I don't know what color that is, to be quite honest. I'm out of this size white scrap, so let me get a white real quick. A basic white here. I mean, what do we call this? Yes, basic. Okay, I'm going to cut this one too. All right. What the heck? Oh, okay. See, this is why I have to cut stuff to see what happens. Look. The pierced one is just the outside. This is what fell out. So actually, though, the straight one is bigger than the pierced one. So I would have cut the colors opposite if I had known that. And then you get this frame. You obviously you wouldn't need that frame with that one, or you could use that as a base to glue them on. You're gonna get 3 pieces if you cut both of those. Okay, good to know. Yes, Cindy, I get it. Corinne, that is similar to a silver ribbon that we've had, definitely. Okay, so the one with the piercing cuts out this. The one that's straight cuts out this. This is actually larger, the straight one, than that one. So there you go. I did not realize that. And then you can die cut out all of the flowers, of course, and leaves and centers and everything. And then it has all these standalone flowers. So right here, all 3 of these flowers, which you can cut out from these stamped images. There's 2 dies on each one. So you could just cut out a darker color with this one and a lighter color with this one, or vice versa, and layer them on top of each other, die cut out a center, and not even do any stamping as well with these leaves. And then there's all kinds of stems and standalone leaves and other flowers to mix and match. So you can cut out your stamped images or do standalone flowers and leaves. So Impressions of Bloom, online exclusive, coming out in May for demonstrators. And there it is. This is the bundle I received with that class that I paid for it on stage. Okay, so also with this, there is these foiled frames and labels ephemera pack. And I did cut it open already. So this is part of the suite. You do not have to purchase these, but if you want them, you can. And they're nice gold foil, obviously, shapes to add your images to. So we have that one. Look, you've got, just like the dies, an outline here, but this one also has the gold outline, so you can mix and match however you want. I'm not quite sure why the background is gold as well right there. Not sure on that, but whatever. So 2 of that shape, 2 of this shape, and 2 of this shape. 6 sheets total. So there's that. There is this, so excited, Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. Hello, pink fans. Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. Now, The pretty and pink ones, either those are really light or there's a third color. But we got the darker ones, the medium ones, and that color ones that look kind of gold in real life here. Either way, they're pink, they're shiny, they're sparkly, they're gorgeous. They're not purple gems, they're pink gems. Strawberry Slush. So, and they're super shiny and sort of faceted to give you that extra sparkle. Again, I don't know how much is coming across actually on the video. Okay, we have an embossing folder with this sweet pressed flowers embossing folder. Pressed flowers. Let's see what it's going to look like. It's also thin. I'm so shocked that all these are thin. Yeah, it's weird. I have covered up everything possible over here today. My paper cutter, my other samples, all the stuff, but whatever. I'm going to just cut this random piece of pretty and pink. Not cut, emboss. Just have to do part of it, okay? We want to see what it looks like in real life. Okay, here we go. Is this a thin folder? It's going through real thick. I think it is, though. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, okay. It is a thin one. It's just real thick. That's a thick thin. Let me calm down and put it on this machine very properly. Maybe I just haven't built up my stamping muscles since OnStage. This one is tight. Oh my goodness. I'm glad y'all can't see me struggling over here. Woo! It went through though. It went through. There it is. How gorgeous. Huh? Beautiful, beautiful. So, pressed flowers coming soon to a Stampin' Up store near you. Hey, Juanita. Those looks like baby... Look, like baby's breath, Peggy. Thank you for the description for Jennifer. So, pressed flowers. I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm getting tired and not describing. From the bottom up, it's flowers growing up. They do look like baby's breath. And then at the top, it ends. So they're higher on the left, shorter on the right. So it's a 6x6 folder. If you had a 6x6 piece of paper in there, the top would not be embossed for all my customers who have the sight issues. So there we go. Okay, now we have a paper that goes with this one. Other than a specialty, this is the last designer paper I have to show you. I think I ordered all that we could pre-order. So this is a good sampling for y'all of what will be in the paper share. But we couldn't pre-order every designer paper, so you know, whatever. This one's called Floral Impressions. Floral Impressions. It's part of this online exclusives. And Crushed Curry, Darling Duckling, Fresh Freesia, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, Pool Party, Pretty and Pink, and Strawberry Slush. So this sheet here is very interesting. It's got growing from, not growing, but from the top to the bottom. On the left side is a section of one type of flower, kind of daisy style in Strawberry Slush. That's about these sections are about 1.5 inches each. Yeah. Then we have a section of more like Strawberry Slush flowers with a yellow center. Then we have a section of more like a timid tiger color flowers with, of course, green leaves on these with a brown center, sort of another daisy style, but different. Then next to that, sort of like a sunflower. I don't know what these are. Yellow, bright yellows. That's just the flowers, no stems. Then we have ferns, a section of green ferns coming up. Then we have blue flowers. 4-petal flowers. I'm sure there's the type of name they are, maybe like a pansy. And then on the right side, purple flowers. Flowers only, no stems, white background. This whole thing has a white background. So it's really pretty. Just interesting how it's the 1.5 inch sections. Okay, the back of that is just Darling Duckling with a Darling Duckling grid drawn on it, very close together. We're going to say 1/8 inch apart. Yep, 1/8 inch lines, both directions, grid. Okay, white background, flowers growing up, top to bottom. It's a mix. It's not like page 1 at all. It's just mixed in. We got purple flowers, green stems, blue flowers, orange flowers, reddish flowers, yellow flowers. All different types of flowers living next to each other, looking pretty, making a background. And then we have a fresh freesia background here with a little pattern, if you can see it. Lines, depending on which direction you turn it, top to bottom, left to right. And then like I blanked out on that word. Not a medallion, but like a... There's a little floor thing. Yeah, floor, 1/2 inch line. Floor, 1/2 inch line. Yep. Real skinny, real delicate. Okay. This one is greens and yellows, lots of ferns. It is about a 3-inch section of an image going diagonally of ferns and sunflowers, and then that 3-inch section repeats. So there's a corner, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal sections at another corner. Dark green ferns, light green ferns, sunflowers. Sunflowers do not have stems. Ooh, a really nice, just a background. Can y'all see that? It's light blue. I want to say Pool Party, but I read the colors and instantly forgot them. Yeah, Pool Party background with slightly darker Pool Party dotted circles, actually, all over in an even pattern. They're like 1/8 inch circles. This sheet here just has sunflowers all over, or not some, I don't think these are sunflowers. They're yellow like a sunflower. They might be. I feel like the leaves, the petals are a little different. Anyway, yellow flowers, nice and large, all over, just the flower, no stems, a little over 1 3/4 wide flowers. White background, and then little white flowers, maybe they are daisies, I don't know, in between. It says estimated to be back in stock on March 31st. What's Amy, what? Oh, we're smart. Thank you, Amy. Kathy. Amy says March 31st is the estimate. Thank you for looking that up, Amy. Okay, and also some little pink flowers, brown centers. The back is a nice garden green with little, maybe octagons. They're very tiny in light, very light green. Or light white. And because they're octagons, the way they're connected, there's a little square in between each one. Just a pattern. Real nice. Okay, then we have the pinks and purples living together in harmony. Pinks and purples, flowers all over, small scale. We're talking 3/4 inch or less wide flowers. Some have stems, top to bottom. White background. Beautiful. Green leaves. The back is strawberry slush with a nice little intricate pattern. Not really wallpapery, but sort of a wallpapery pattern going all the way across. Okay, this one is white background, flowers and single leaves only, not growing from each other. There's like a leaf and then a flower and another flower and another flower. All different sizes from about 1 inch down. Purples, Secret Sea, Pool Party, and green. Really, really pretty. Nice, like regal type colors. And then the back is old olive with lighter old olive, skinny lines going across that are solid, and then 3 to 4 dots, solid 3 to 4 dots. Very subtle background there. Okay, that was the last one. That was the Floral Impressions, part of the online exclusives called Floral Impressions Sweet Collection. Okay, I have a few more things. These are single items, and then I'll show the in colors, and then we'll be done. Oh, I did forget to show this though. I'm just going to show this incredibly overflowing bag that I had to stuff all of the gifts for my team. Look at that. It is full to the bottom. We all gave each other gifts pretty much. I mean, it's not required, but we love doing that. There's a gift from me in there. I have a picture of this over on my blog of all the gifts laid out on a table. So go to my blog, stamptherapist.com. Just realized I didn't put my thing on here today, just so you would know how to get a free class packet. So there were different bags these were in. They're all amazing. I think the video is too long to go through these today. Some of them still have candy in here that I need to get out and eat. Hello, but I've eaten almost all the candy. Alejandra gave me my favorite cookies, these grain-free. If y'all never tried these before, they're delicious. Siete, if you need to be grain-free. But don't worry, I ate all the candy. Nobody be scared. And anyway, OnStage is so much fun. We have fun. Here's a couple of the other bags my gifts were in. It's all good. It's fun. Okay, point the camera back down. This video today, if you just came on, has been all about OnStage and the stuff we got and how it was and the stuff we could order. So these are my last little items besides the in color ink pads and paper. And I'm going to go through them. So I have this whole file of online exclusives that we can order in May, maybe March next week for demonstrators. But I only bought some. So I got this one. It's called Paper Tags Bundle right here. Paper Tags Bundle. Y'all can see why I bought it, right? The dies, of course. But the stamp set is super cute. It's actually red rubber, unlike all the other stamps I've shown today. I think they've all been photopolymer. It's like this chalkboard style of stamps. I mean, yeah, images. You can see how large they are. Bigger than shown on the front of the case, larger. So first of all, you are so very kind. May your day be filled with sunshine and laughter. Just for you, happiness enclosed. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you. Consider this a paper hug. Oh my gosh, Oma, you just sent me a card that said that. Now we have another one. Anyway, and then there's this label image. Then there's the dies. They cut out all these labels. You know, I'm all about labels and shapes, like rectangle dies and all that. So we have like a banner. This, which a girl, somebody demonstrated this at OnStage, and she showed this one. Looks like a dog bone also, but it's the label, which I believe cuts out this die, this image here. So again, a couple of labels there. This one has stitching. I don't know if it does the crazy cutout like that other one. Then we have this kind of tag label and this kind, which I'm very confused. Let me look at this. Oh, it's the same size. Maybe the image is the same as shown on the front. Actually, I think the red rubber is just larger. Okay, look, it's going to be the same size. So it's not larger than this. It's this size. Anyway. Yeah, so all these tags and the little keyhole thing as well. See, look at that. So good. So that's going to be awesome. This is an online exclusive. All that means, y'all, is it's in the online store. Anybody can buy it at any time. It's just found in the online store. That's all. That way we can bring you more and more products. So paper tags, awesome bundle coming to our online exclusives. Next up, I got my little check marks. There's a new pig coming. I didn't buy it. There's Scenic Adventure. More messages, sentimental framing, pop and buy. There's a popcorn one. There's a new, what is that called? Hybrid embossing folder with a sailboat coming. Come on. Now this paper here, I think none of us could see online what it was. Like the picture does not show this embossing. But this is called Flower Garden Foils. It's going to be $10. The colors they list are like pink. They literally don't say a Stampin' Up color. I don't know why. But anyway, Yes, Julie, that's what my red dots mean. So I can keep my brain straight. The red dots for me, I just put those on there so I know it's an online exclusive. Okay, so can y'all see this embossing? This is flowers. Let me see if it might look better on the pink one. It's not showing great. But when you see this online, the picture is going to look like pink paper. In my opinion, you can't, like, let me just show this picture. I'm not really allowed, but you can't tell it's embossed at all. So even online, none of us really could tell that I know of. But anyway, so it's embossed. There's 3 colors. They literally list the colors as like pink, red, and blue or something. So anyway, they don't say Stampin' Up colors. But we have the flower one, and I'm going to call it silver because it looks like silver or a bluish silver, light pink, dark. So this will probably be like to match strawberry slush and whatever. I haven't compared it to any colors yet. And then this pattern, which is more like, I don't know what you call it, not plaid. Now see it right there by my thumb, that pattern right there. Not a plaid, but just a lines diagonal both directions and then across, like it forms a real small weaved lines, like grid, but diagonal and all directions. Okay, it's really cool. You should get it. It's coming. And then these 3 more last things before the in color paper. Okay, loose shaker elements. These are standalone. The picture, I know it's because they're iridescent, but the picture makes it look like there's blue and pink. Oh, never mind, I lied. Just forget it. I hadn't opened this yet. This stuff looks amazing. Okay, it's super full. It has all the colors. I just said I only saw the white from when I didn't open it yet. I only saw the white from the edges. There's stars. There's these little circles, like almost like confetti paper, almost like it's curled up. Dots. You can make some amazing shaker cards with these. So that's coming. It's called Loose Shaker Embellishments for $7.50. See how it looks like it's only white? Anyway, I guess it needs to be mixed up. Mix it up. Super cute. So I bought those, of course. And then the markers are moving to the online store. So our Stampin' Right markers will not be pictured in the catalog anymore. No big deal. We still sell them. And my case got smashed up, by the way, in shipping. But these are the new in color markers. So of course we will be able to pre-order those. And I'm going to go over the in color marker colors in a moment. So you can get the cloud cover marker, but not the, oh, and somebody asked that question earlier and I never answered it about the cloud cover ink pad, if it will be available ever. And the question is, they literally don't know. Now, Stampin' Up likes money. I like money. You like money. We all like money. They don't want this color to not be available, but they don't want to sell something that is not what they said it was. And what's happening is when you stamp the cloud cover ink pad, it's shifting and turning gray instead of the blue that they intended. And they don't want to sell you something that's not what they say, like crap, basically. I don't want to say it, but they don't want to sell you crap. So it's a chemistry thing, and some colors just can't be made. And so they are trying to fix it. They're doing everything they can with the manufacturer, but if it can't be fixed, then it won't come back. So it's literally unknown at this time if it will come back. So somebody did ask me about that in the video earlier, and I just forgot to answer. I fully intended to. Okay, last but not least is the blooming phrases. There's other standalone stamp sets. There's a one called Inspiration Squad, and it's little animals. There's like a lion, I think a dragon, and a lemur, and some words. There's hugs and healing with some little pets. So there's some cute stuff coming, but this is the last one I bought, blooming phrases. You can see why I bought it, because it's super cute. It's these words like happy, and then the Y trails off into a long line, which you can do whatever you want on that line. whether you put some flowers or nothing or whatever. So cursive, happy, thanks, birthday, celebrate, hello there, anniversary, just because, thinking of you. It's photopolymer. Here's what the stamps look like. They are larger than pictured on the front. So just because is actually this long instead of this long. It's this long, just to give you a visual there. So everything's going to be a little larger than pictured on the case here. Yeah, and then all these little flowers and leaves that are totally solid. You can just stamp. Oh, I guess you could put the words like that and put a flower on the top, and it's like the stem says happy. The stem says thanks or whatever. Okay, I just saw a mustache, but I guess that's supposed to be leaves, but totally I saw a mustache right here. So two little images. You make a mustache. 4 different types of flowers. Then we got these little taller, very small, taller flowers that you can 2-step. These, a branch of leaves, again, there's no branch there, so you can put it here, and then a single leaf. Hope that makes sense. Blooming phrases. Super cute. Okay, last but not least are the in colors, which of course we were allowed to order all except, you know what, cloud cover on the ink. But we can order the paper and all the stuff. So I ordered all of the paper in full packs here. All 5. But I've already opened this partial pack, this, what do you call it? What is it called? Assorted pack. I ordered the assorted pack from the pre-order. I know I didn't order it. I received it as my class thing. So I'm not doing good with my camera today. I just hit it with my hand. That's why I'm not going to open up those right now. Okay, so we have Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, Strawberry Slush, and Secret Sea. Actually, let's see how that looks good together. I think these 3 look really good together. Strawberry, Secret Sea, and Cloud Cover, and then the orange and yellow are good together. Let's do it like that. So I got my ink pads for the ones I could get the ink pads for, and of course I have the markers over there. Again, you may have seen this on other videos. What do I know? But let's do some little side-by-sides here. So this is Daffodil Delight, and this is Darling Duckling. I do not think they look good together. Now, maybe they will, but that makes this Daffodil makes Darling Duckling look green or something to me. This is Wild Wheat. I think that's more of a match. Wild Wheat and Darling Duckling. And I just thought, so many scraps. What is this? I have all these black scraps over here. I thought Duckling, because of the name, it would be super bright, but it's more not bright. And I'm not good with tones. I can't tell you what tone it is, but anyway, so there it is. Darling Duckling, Daffodil Delight, Wild Wheat. Here's Duckling in the middle. If you see any other colors that you want me to show, let me know. Yes, that happened to another color. I can't think of the name. It was a purple posy. That happened to Purple Posy. And the manufacturer told us they fixed it. We got the new ones in and they still shifted. So we did away with Purple Posy. So yeah, sometimes it's just unfortunate things happen in life. Okay, Timid Tiger. I also thought it would be super bright, but now it's like not. And it's fine. It is for what it is for. But here is Pumpkin Pie. That makes Timid Tiger look a lot more something to me. It's different. Let me see Peach here real quick. Peach. Yeah, I think it goes with Peach Pie really well. I don't know how well it goes with, I like it's fine, but I don't know how well it really goes with pumpkin pie. So this is Timid Tiger in the middle, peach pie, pumpkin pie. If y'all want me to show more muted, yes, Amy, definitely. Good word. Muted. And I guess, I don't know why I didn't expect it. What do I know? But I didn't expect that. Strawberry slush we've had before. So I don't know that you need a comparison on that. We've sold this color in the past. It's an awesome color. It's going to be fun and all the stuff. It's pink. So yes, of course. And then I showed a little bit of this Secret Sea earlier. I want to put it next to, I showed comparisons is what I mean. With black, that is Night of Navy. This is Misty Moonlight. I don't know if I would put it with Night of Navy. I could put it with Misty, yes. Personally, my opinion. Here's black again. Just so you know, it's not black. It's just a super dark blue. But there's black. There's Secret Sea. Night of Navy. Much brighter. Misty Moonlight. I think that'll be a good coordinated color, whatever they call it. Any other colors y'all want to see it with? Is this grouping Strawberry Slush has a coral hue. Oh, y'all. Scott just thought he'd be slime pet breeding, but she tried to attack him. Well, she's cool. She did a little. So I wonder if that looks coral. I mean, I have no clue, but because it's next to the orange one. Like, what if you put it over here, Martha? So cloud cover. I'm not sure. I haven't even thought about that one yet. Let me get navy back out. Navy and cloud cover looks fine together. Let's look at like balmy blue and stuff. That's what it is. Pool party and balmy blue, right? We have lots of blues. I feel like there's a ton of blues we could compare this to. Oh, that's balmy blue, and then cloud cover turns gray. Pool party, not really a match, in my opinion. Looks okay with navy. What was I thinking? Smoky slate. So then it turns back blue again when you put it next to smoky slate. Oh. I think it would look good with one of the grays. Yeah, so there's that smoky slate, and that's cloud cover. Very interesting. I do like cloud cover. It's a nice color. You got so many blues. Oops. What did I do? Anyway, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think that's boho blue. This is Misty Moonlight with cloud cover. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I like Misty with it. Okay, if y'all have any other colors you want me to compare on that, let me know. Strawberry, let's get out coral and just see what happens. This definitely could look good together. I have no clue if that takes on the tone of coral. I don't think it clashes, though. That's Calypso coral. Petal pink. Not bad. Petal pink with strawberry slush. Ooh, I wonder what melon mambo looks like. I don't remember when we had this color, what other colors we had and didn't have it. Not great. Not great. But they might look okay. Two-step stamping. I'm not sure. Pretty in pink. Ooh, pretty in pink looks good. There we go. All right. Well, a lot less people are here now than were earlier. But also, I'm starving. I also have to type tutorials today for many, many classes. Thank you, Pam. So, thank y'all very much for tuning in. Let me bring the camera back up here. Thank y'all very much for tuning in to today's video. No stamping, all product and on-stage information. I have a huge mess that I made behind me. You can't really see it, but you kind of can over that way where I piled all the stuff I was showing you up. But anyway, I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to deal with typing instructions for Saturday's classes. Hey, no problem, Ro. So if y'all were late, you can definitely go back and watch replay. I think on Facebook and YouTube, if you don't know, you can speed up a replay of a video. I do it all the time. So that's right, Martha. I'm surprised she's not bothering me. Scott may have broken down and given her chicken. Anyway, you can watch replay on a faster speed. So you can put it on like, I'll just hold this while I talk here. 1.25, 1.5, 2 times speed, and watch long videos faster. So I showed all the new stuff I bought. I showed everything I received at OnStage that I could think of. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, here comes Brittany. No, she walked away. If you're coming to class Saturday, I'll see you then. If I'm mailing you something, you'll see it when that comes. It'll go out on Monday. And thank you, Martha. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Ro. No problem being late. Lori, thank you. And did I answer your other question, Lori? Oh, yeah, you said what other color? I think it was yeah. Cane Weave, Elaine says, thank you, Elaine. Do the red dots mean? Oh, yeah, I answered that. Purple gems are carrying over. Yes, Amy. So we'll have purple and pink now, at least for a minute, because this is an online exclusive, but whatever. All right. Well, everyone have a great day and week. I should be back next week. No, I don't know if I'll be back next week. I'm going to try to do a video next week. I might have to be off next week too, due to retreat. Next week is retreat. Thanks to everyone who's going. We'll see you next week. So normally I do a live on Wednesday of retreat weeks. I'm so behind right now. We're going to see what happens. Thanks, Linda. So, yeah, I didn't think about that when I did this video, but we'll see what happens next week. All right, everyone have a great week. And don't forget about the online order special as well. And by the way, Dana, I agree that foils paper is really cool. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, wait, here's Brittany. Come here. She's sliding on the paper. Come on. All the paper I have down there, she slid. Okay, say hi to the ladies, the peoples. Say hi. This is how she sits on me when I'm trying to work. If I'm on my computer, she'll come up and want to do this. And I can't type because I'm then have to hold her. All right. Have a great rest of your week. And it's the first day of spring. Don't forget. So hopefully good weather's coming soon. All right. Lori says Brett. Lori says Brett. I can't see. Are you looking in the camera? All right. See y'all later. Bye.